Right then, what we got?
Here we have MGA Roadster 1600. I think she's about a 62.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's been part of our collection, been tucked away since the museum closed, a good number of years ago now, of course. But we've kept it because it's very sentimental to us.
I've actually got a dinky toy model of this car somewhere.
Have you?
Yeah, I have.
Alamo beige.
Yes, exactly the same. I'll tell you who gave me it. Uncle Ray gave me it.
Did he?
Yeah. So I have actually got a model of this car somewhere.
Keep it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, this we've had 40 years. And do come along and have a look at it now. It's offered in the next auction. The number plate is negotiable. The number plate is very valuable. It's a personal number plate. We've had it a long time. The number plate does not go with the car. If somebody particularly wants a number plate, then...
So it doesn't go with the car?
It doesn't go with the car when it's being offered at auction. We're in the proceeds of getting the paperwork ready to take it off.
Right.
We put that number plate on. When I bought this car 40 years ago, the registration number was MPG1. And funny enough, the same situation then as it is now. The owner of it wanted the number plate back. He'd had it in store for a number of years, so I said, fine. It was an old motor dealer contact of mine. And I said, you know, trust me, I'll MOT it, you have the number plate back, and that, without question, a lot of mutual trust. And that's exactly what we did. So I MOT'd it we had it MOT'd and took the number plate off it. It's still got to be MOT'd, they tell me, to get a number plate off, which I think is a ludicrous situation because it doesn't need an MOT, but anyway, apparently it does to get the number plate off, so that will be done next week. Losing my track of thought. We put SAG5 on just for the sake of putting SAG5 somewhere safe on a vehicle that we weren't ever going to sell, and this was the one, so we put it on here. Now I do remember when we MOT'd it, all them years ago, I'm going back 40 years now, we had a little tiny plate put on the chassis somewhere, or floor or something. I remember it being about 3 or 4 inches in length, a little tiny plate. And I remember the lads in the workshop saying, look how good this car is underneath, that's the only little bit that we can find any corrosion. All the seals look to be all original, so basically, other than that little bit we've done, it's never been welded. I think it's been a British car all its life, although I've never checked it, don't bother me either way, but I'm pretty sure it has. It was repainted about 45 years ago, something like that. There's a bit of micro blistering now, as you can imagine, and a few imperfections and that, so...
Has to be expected.
Yeah, do you keep it like that, or do you spend some money and have it repainted, make it so lovely and mint you daren't use it?
I don't think it's bad enough yet, really.
No, it's fine. It suits me down to the ground. It ran like a cheap watch, absolutely lovely. The interior was replaced by an upholsterer in Luton, and it's been replaced in what's known as Ambler, which is a leather look-alike, like a Rexine type material. And it does look like leather and all the rest of it, but it was actually what Vauxhall used in production of some of their cars down in Luton,
Right.
which is why it was done in Ambler.
Yeah.
Which you can imagine, can't you?
Yeah.
You know, courtesy of Vauxhall Motors Luton.
Yeah.
Who supplied it. They didn't know they supplied it, but they,
No.
they supplied the material. Now I think you'll find it's done 30,000 miles from you.
33 on there,
There
yeah.
you go. That is, as far as I'm concerned, and as far as my old mate George Twigg, who owned the car, was concerned, it was original and genuine. Going around the car, looking how honest it is and how sound, I would think there's absolutely no doubt about it being genuine, but we cannot guarantee mileage under any circumstances, even if we've had it ourselves from new, we daren't guarantee it. So make your own mind up, but you will find that the mileage is right.
Will that?
Yep, there you go. And there she is, she's very rare, Alamo beige. Very unusual colour. Salmon pink or whatever you want to call it, but the correct name is Alamo beige. And it was mainly for the American market. The American MG people, concessionaires, wanted some weird and wonderful colours. And
this was one of them. Yeah.
But it's grown on me, I quite like it.
I quite like it.
Well, it's a massive talking point. Everyone
Yeah.
who's seen it loves it. So, can't all be wrong, can we?
You get a little bit bored of your reds and greens and such, don't you? And then something like this comes along and you think, oh, that's nice.
Without a doubt. I like this sort of colour, Irish blue and that sort of thing. I'm sick and tired of old English white, British racing green.
Yeah.
You know, and tartan red. Sick of it. So here it is, your opportunity to buy a supercar. Side screens are all in there, somewhere in the boot, I don't know where, they're in there somewhere. One of the lads that worked with us, crumbs, 7 or 8 years ago, I think, Chris, he was MG fanatic. I said, well, if you want to recommission that MG, do so, and he did. He put new batteries on it, and he's serviced it, and he's done the brakes, and he got it all going, all the rest of it. But since then, it's stood around, so it's going to want recommissioning.
A quick run through, yeah.
Oh, definitely, yeah, without a doubt. You know,
Yeah.
do it yourself. You're going to spend 150, 200 quid. To send it out, you're going to be ripped off and be charged £1,000. You know, it's up to you, isn't it? Whatever you want to do. So it couldn't be more honest. I'm going to try and find the logbook later on. Numbers transferable, as I said. I don't know what else I can tell you. Really. I'll tell you one little thing that I will tell you, and that is that when we got it in, I do remember it came in at around about the same time as we had a TR6, a beautiful 7,000 mile TR6, which is sold and gone.
I remember that car,
that white one.
Yeah,
This came in about the same time, and when I'd got it in, I don't know what it was, I was just a bit less impressed with it than I should have been. Because basically what I'd done, I'd got an MGTD, I'd got an MGB, which we restored, and I wanted the one in between, the MGA, so I'd got the whole of the sort of post-war MGs, if you like, you know, in style or body style. So all I was short was an MGA, so I managed to buy this off of George Twig, as I say, used to be Opel dealer in Leagrave in Luton, everyone will know George. And when I got it home, and I thought to myself, I don't know, I'm not over bothered about it really. I don't know, you know, I think to myself, I don't know why I bought it really, other than what I just told you. And then we MOT'd it, and I drove it up the road to Bedford and back, and I came back and said to them lads, that's the best driving sports car I've ever had. You know, forget your Healy 3000s, your MGBs and TR6s and all the rest of it. A good MGA is magnificent to drive.
I must admit, everybody says the same about an MGA.
Beautiful. Hood down, nice sunny day, and I'll stick my chin out and say, not particularly this car, but a good MGA is probably the best driving British sports car post-war.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So we're just in the process of giving it a good clean up after it's been in storage for a couple of years. So obviously it's going to look a lot more glamorous than this sooner or later. So down here at Thorntondale, please, if you want to come down and have a look, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to meet you down here, or Derek will, with either or. So let us know if you want to come down for a look, and we'll do our best to accommodate you. Thank you.